Hey guys, Mrs. Wilkenbush. We are wrapping up our book clubs with Galaxy Games and Challengers. I think we've got just a couple chapters left. We're going to do chapter 26 today. And the book is by Greg R Fishbone. Here we go. Chapter 26. Platte Bluff, Nevada. Tyler dribbled across the pavement and narrated to himself, like he always did when he was playing his A game on Eric's driveway. Tyler's auto goes to the line with the fate of the world on his shoulders. It was something he might have said months ago when he and Eric played, except now that it was true. Was I supposed to talk like that when it was my turn? Stonefer asked the VIP gallery. It's optional, Eric told him. Tyler put his toes on the line and tried not to trip over the chunks of driveway that Stonefer had dislodged with his metal root tips. Settle bounces the ball and tries to steady himself. 50,000 fans leaned forward in their seats. Yay, fans, shouted Lucas. He's talking about us. No, he isn't, said Eric. If I know Tyler, he's blocking the rest of us out. That's what Eric's driveway stadium was always all about. Everywhere else, Tyler's been acting all grown up and serious. But here, Tyler can goof off and be silly for the 50,000 invisible fans that only he can see and hear. 50,000 invisible fans that only Captain Tyler can see and hear. Mafraza repeated herself in her native Madarian language. Every tentacle on Agatu's body suddenly snapped to tension. Invisible fans. Are they Dwoglies? Can Captain Tyler actually see Dwoglies? Hush, Agatu, Mafraza scolded. There are no such thing as Dwoglies. But these invisible fans must be from a localized Earth phenomena. Oh, Agatu flapped his face tentacles and thought. Then, it is good that Tyler Sato can tell us what they are doing. Tyler takes his shot, and it's good. All around the stadium, fireworks light up the sky. Mafraza looked up at the dome scoreboard above them. The fireworks are invisible too? Why not? Asked Eric. The game might end before we have a chance to light up the visible kind. Stonefer tossed Tyler the ball to take another shot. It's up, and it's good, Tyler exclaimed. Sato is closing the gap, and the fans are on their feet. The Osmanians on Eric's lawn checked under the bushes behind the fence for invisible fans. Tyler put the ball and sank another shot. The score is 19-5, and everyone is screaming for Sato to win. It is amazing, said Mafrazo. Even with my language implant and perception field, it all just sounds like empty air. Sometimes I feel that way about Congress, said the president. Tyler kicked at the line under his feet. Sato is going for two more, and the ball bounced off the rim twice, but didn't go in. Ah! Stonefer grabbed the rebound. What now? He asked. It's your turn again, Tyler told him. First, you shoot from where you got the rebound. If you make that, you can try the trick shot again for the game. All right. The Osmanian tossed the ball in, and the score was 20-5. Stonefer stepped out on the end of the driveway, and lined up for a possible winning jump shot. A fan runs onto the court, Tyler shouted when Stonefer was in the air. What? Where? The Osmanian twisted around and fell with a thunk, hard enough to make the ground shake. Oh, man, Eric exclaimed. Mom's going to kill me when she sees this driveway, and I'll probably get blamed for messing up to the rest of the city, too. Stonefer's shot missed the basket. Tyler got the rebound and ran over to the Osmanian. Are you all right? I am fine. Did I injure the fan? No, that was a false alarm. It was just an invisible janitor. He wanted to clean some of the debris off the court. What a strange thing to do, the Osmanian said. Tyler went back to where he got the rebound. Sato tosses in the shot, and it's 20-6. He'll go to the line to shoot for two. Take your time, shouted Tamako from the front lawn. Just relax. Don't even think about how the entire human race is counting on you. I can't even look. Takai hid his face behind his hands. Tyler made the next basket. Then he made three more after that. That was 5 in a row, counting the rebound shot, which really showed the power of Eric's driveway. He was so glad he insisted on coming here. Then Tyler missed the next shot, and Stonefer got the rebound. The Rock Boy tossed the ball in, but the score remained the same, since only the tricky shot jump from the end of the driveway could win the game. The score is 20-14, the Osmanian said. It is getting closer, but Stonefer can end the game with his next shot. A lifetime of training. 5 blue stars in the Osmanian Junior Games, exhibition contests on a dozen worlds. All of it has prepared him for this moment. Only 5 blue stars? Mafaz jeered. Pathetic. Stonefer wipes the loose sediment from his eyes, steadies his front feet for the jump. The paved arena grows quiet, except for perhaps the invisible fans of Tyler Sato. Only Captain Tyler knows for sure whether his fans are being respectfully quiet or not. Most of them are being quiet, said Tyler, except for the guy in the Section 8 who keeps yelling for more peanuts. Stonefer closes his eyes and tries not to think about the 50,000 invisible Earth fans, the thousands of genuine Earth fans, or the 8 billion Osmidians watching the game on the quantum transmission. 8 billion what? Stonefer glanced up at the sky. Tyler looked up and saw a swarm of the same softball-sized metal balls that had been hovering over the game on the moon. Those are Osmidian cameras? Tyler asked. One of them is Madarian, said Mafroza. It was short notice, but I managed to get an expert camera operator. I got to. The Madarian technician waved to Tyler. Two of his arm tentacles held a controller that looked a lot like the one Dekai had used on the moon. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that, said Stonefer. Stonefer closes his eyes and tries not to think about the 50,000 invisible Earth fans, the thousands of real Earth fans, the 8 billion Osmidians, or the 12 billion Madarians watching the game on quantum transmission. Or the billions of humans watching on TV, said the president, nodding at the television helicopters way up in the sky. Tyler's mouth went dry. All the games he'd ever played with Eric combined had as many imaginary spectators as these people were all completely real. Stonefer jumps, turns, shoots. Tyler watched the ball fly toward the hoop. If it went in, he'd spend the rest of his life on Earth, with the rest of the galaxy forever beyond his reach. The ball bounced off the backyard into Tyler's hands. Earth still had a chance. Sato shoots and, yay! Tyler was now so nervous about the cameras that he could barely think. Somehow the rebound shot went in. 20-15. Sato will go back to the line. Above the roar of Eric's driveway stadium and the buzz of camera drones, Tyler became aware of some individual voices in the VIP section. Come on, Tyler, Eric shouted. You can do it, honey bear, his mother added. Make us proud, Tyler called the president. Boo, shouted Amy Thrush. Go, alien rock dude. Well, who invited her? Tyler wondered. Then he saw Amanda give the pop star a high five. Yeah, that figures. Tyler tried to ignore the cameras in the sky, but that was impossible. 12 billion Madarians with 3 eyes apiece. That was 36 billion eyes, plus 5 or 6 billion humans and 8 billion Osmidians. How many eyes was that? His heart pounded in his ears. He took a shot, looked away before it reached the basket. It's good, shouted Eric. 20-17. You're coming back. Tyler got the ball again and tried to calm his heartbeat. He took another shot. It's good. 20-19. Unbelievable. Hey, Captain Stoneface, Mafroza called to Stonefer. Did you actually doubt that Tyler Sato was the best child athlete on Earth? This may become one of the greatest come-from-behind victories in the history of the galactic sports. Yeah, as if I could ever hit that double turnaround jumper with so many people watching, Tyler mumbled to himself. To his dismay, the sound system picked up his mumble and the broadcast had turned around the stadium and across the galaxy. You can do it, Ty, Eric shouted. I've seen you make that shot 100 times before. It sounded like Eric was Tyler's best friend again. So maybe everything Tyler had been through had been all worth it. Tyler spun around twice at the end of the driveway and threw the ball as hard as he could. The shot went so wild that Tyler knew from the moment the ball left his hands that it would miss the basket and the backboard and probably the garage it was mounted to. Tyler winced as the ball hit the Madarian camera ball. He winced again as the ball bounced off Eric's house. Then it bounced off the wooden fence. Then it hit the backboard. And then it went in. We won! Eric shouted. We actually won! Hooray for Earth! During the wild celebration that followed, Tyler pulled Murpha's aside. That Madarian camera. Don't worry, Captain Tyler. The camera was unharmed by its impact with your masterful shot. But I wasn't aiming for the camera. Why is it exactly where it had to be to deflect my shot into the hoop? As I said, I found an expert camera operator. Tyler followed her gaze to Dekai, who was waving hello with the camera controller in his hand. In the aftermath of the game, the entire city of Platbuff rumbled back to its original landscape as the Osmidians retreated back into space. Tyler's celebrating teammates spread into the zone between the police barricades at the end of Eric's street and the military blockade at the start of Eric's driveway. Some players gave interviews about how thrilled they were to play on the same team as the great Tyler Sato. Other player calls their families and recap the game with friends back home. We took the opportunity to record a podcast for UFO Believers Home Journal. In a tree fort across the street from Eric's house, technician Nagatu placed a quantum call to an interplanetary hotline. My name is Nagatu. I am a technician employed by the Madeiran Embassy, he whispered, peeking one of his 3 eyes through the knothole in the fort to ensure that nobody with a language implant got close enough to overhear. Is this the Dwagli tip line? This line is for official business only, snapped the voice on the other end of the quantum. Yes, I can imagine so, said Nagatu. I have a tip about Tyler Sato, the captain of the Earth team. During the game against the Osmanians, Captain Tyler claimed to see and hear a vast number of invisible creatures, even though no other player or spectator could detect them. I believe, that is, I think it's possible. What do you believe? Snapped the voice. Nagato swallowed hard. I believe Tyler Sato is the being you have been looking for. He is the one who can speak to the Dwaglis. After a long pause, the voice sounded much calmer before. You have served us well, Technician Nagatu. Thank you, Nagatu beamed with pride. You have no idea how good it feels to finally have someone believe me. If you'd like, I can have Captain Tyler ask his Dwagli friends what they want, and nicely request that they... No, the voice insisted. The cursed messenger of the Dwagli shall not be allowed the time he needs to corrupt the Galaxy Games tournament. Captain Tyler shall be dead by the opening of the first round. What? Wait, Nagato demanded. I didn't mean for you to kill him. Hello? Mr. Dwagli tipline person, sir? Is anyone still on the line? Nagato tried to re-establish the connection, but the other node had vanished from the network. Trembling, he dropped the quantum receiver and covered his eyes with his arm tentacles. By the great spawning, what have I done? Okay, admit it. You were on your seat when you wondered if the shot was going to go in too. I was too. And it did. This was so cool. All right. Hey, we have one more chapter to go, and I will be back with you another time to read that. See you soon, Rockets.